Hey everybody, Greatest Lucina here. Today we're taking out the NM142. This is a uh, Norwegian tank destroyer. Uh, it's modeled on the American M901 Ito, and but they just Norway just added their own uh, turret missile system on it, but the hull is going to be 113 of the M901. And they added their own missile system, uh, their own special tow missile system and tow missiles. And this was developed in the early 80s, adopted in 83. I mean, it was like 1980, development 3 years later, adoption with some further development for refinements. And 97 were built, and they were built to operate as kind of this thing's always tracking something weird. I'm not sure what that turret's doing, but yeah, it's tracking something. Whatever it's tracking, it's moving fast. But they were supposed to work in hunter-killer teams. Had the Cold War gone hot, Finland definitely would have been on the receiving end of a lot of tank action. And their plan was to send out these little hunter-killer teams in groups of 4, and they would harass tank columns, nonstop. Fire off 2 missiles, back into the wood line. The other one would drive forward, fire off 2 more missiles, and then we keep, trading around shots and sneaking around. After the collapse of the Soviet Union, it was deemed basically unnecessary, and by 2010, all of them had been phased out in favor of other weapon systems. Now, on this particular one, I've loaded in the I've loaded in the now they're called top attack, but they don't fly like a javelin missile. What they do is they fly above the target, and they have vertically arranged. I'm not even sure what I hit over there. This guy popping smoke where he doesn't need to be. See, these morons always get me in trouble. Pop smoke, and then the enemy drives through it and screws us all. So it has two vertically arranged what are they called? Explosively formed projectiles. Typical of a heat round. And as it flies over, it'll just shoot down through the top of the tank. Now, on tanks like this, they changed it. It used to, like, the moment it got over the tank, it would auto-guide to be right dead over the center, and people were super annoyed by that. And so they changed it to where it would follow the line you fired. So if you fired over the engine... Oh, hello. Something's got a big gun over here. A Stingray definitely would have had the kill. Woo, okay. So yeah, you could. It used to be that it would center over the tank you fired at, but then after enough pushback, now it goes over the top of the where you were aiming. So if there's a tank parked sideways and you aim over the engine, it'll go over the engine and allows you to hit, the top of the tank where you want to hit. Ouch. I'm just taking a pounding here, man. Well, that's because there's like 100 vehicles over there that can see me. I don't know what's going on with that Stingray. I mean, you can do damage to targets, but you're still only going to do the 400 damage. Yeah, and you do a reliable, 400 to your, little over 400 to your targets. Ah, ooh, that was close. It'd be funny if that guy just backs right off the cliff. I'm running out of health here. I think this is my last respawn. There's a good chance I'm not going to survive this. This thing's hard to get kills with because the reload takes forever and the damage you do is kind of pitiful. And we are also super duper behind on our time. Where is that Griffin going? It's like he's trying to get killed. And 62,000 is going to get schwacked. Huh. 2 points. 2 points of ramming damage. I win. Hey, I got a kill. On purpose with this missile launcher. I'm going to go ahead and reload. Okay. Guess I'll just casually shoot through a mountain. Oh, alright. I'll hit something over there. We're not going to make this. this is the enemies we can see. There's still like another like 30, 40 of them over there. God, look at the size of this griffin. This thing is huge. I mean, the 113 is not exactly, you know, small beans, but I mean, that griffin's massive. Although nothing compares to the sheer cosmic bulk of the AS-21. It's like driving a 2-story house in a battle. What is that guy shooting at? He just randomly fires. Aw, you dirtbag. Couldn't let it burn. Alright. Come on, guys. Commit! Come on! Ow. Oh, I'm gonna get out of this. The skin of my teeth. Unless we just get absolutely schwacked here at the end. We still have to cap for 30 seconds. It's mandatory. So we have to be on the point getting the points. Pull up and fire. He'll die. Jeez. Alright. By the skin of my teeth on that one. 21 HP. Oh, that mission was kind of a mess. We took way too long on that. People looking for fights that didn't need to happen. Like, I don't know. It's always wild to see the people that join this mission because they always assume that first mine opening is the one you need. And so they just bulldoze into it, and then they go counterclockwise for some reason. When all you need to do is go clockwise, and your final point will be closer to the end goal. And then you have a short drive to the finish line. You got to fight off maybe 6 or 7 tanks, and you're good. But when you go counterclockwise, now you have to fight 30 tanks in like 5 minutes. And that's a hard fight. So, completed a couple challenges, or stages of challenges. Each challenge has 10 stages. But, let's see here. Yeah, that's how we're doing it. So, it's not bad. This could have gone better with a easier mission like Snakebite or something, where I can stay way out of the fight and shoot missiles from a very long distance. And the top downs aren't bad if you can make them work. This mission, the ranges were too short. I was trying to snap fire a lot of my hits. But when you have time to plan out your hits, and you can like, okay, I'm going to specifically aim for the engine here, and the ammo rack on this tank, and, you know, kill the crew on this tank. It's a monster with the top downs. Or you can just load in some regular old tow missiles and just beat them to death that way. It is still susceptible to the APS system because your missiles are coming in, laterally, parallel to the ground. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed that mission. If you did, please like and subscribe. Comment down below if you'd like to see some tanks in battle. And I will see you guys in the next mission. Until then, have fun.